Hi Aquarius, it's Jo from Angels and Ancestors and Darlings. This is your WTF reading for September. Just had a bit of a sort out with the camera. I really don't know what's wrong with my beautiful mic that I bought. Every adapter that I buy to try and use on the camera just doesn't work. So I'm beginning to think there may be something wrong with the mic itself. So I'm going to have a look and see if I need to purchase a new lead for it. I don't know. Anyway, thank goodness we're coming to the end of Mercury in retrograde. Of course, everybody talks about it being in shadow, a little bit of ramifications going on. But we have got an eclipse. I don't know if it's lunar or if it's solar. Around about the 17th. I'll have to check that out. I know that somebody was talking about an eclipse today. I was like, oh yeah, of course we have. But this eclipse, I think, is in Pisces. So it's all about dreams and being a bit wishy-washy and not really wanting to make up your mind about something, and that's okay. Eclipses are there to highlight things for us. So we're using the law of positivism. Oh, I can't say that word. Positivism cards by Sharina. Go and have a look at her. She is Sharina Oberg. Go and have a look at her on Amazon. There's a little video of her on there and it explains the cards beautifully, much better and more eloquently than I could ever. And we've also got the Lammas deck, which is the Harvest deck. I should have used it at the beginning of August, but I didn't because everything went Pete Tong. And for those of you that don't know Cockney Roman slang, that means went wrong. So, can we have a positivism card for Aquarius, please? And now an energy card, please. Don't worry about that scratching. It's the cat. He doesn't like the fact that I've shut the kitchen door. And I've put him on the other side so I can have the back door open. It's too hot. So your energy is community service, number 8, which is communication. The balm to your wounds lives in the spark that radiates love and brings healing to the world. Oh, how beautiful is that? Nice. And you're at corn, which is 10. So that's an 8, communication. 10s are usually the ending of a cycle. Let spirit guide you and take meaningful action. Dreams become reality when combined with purposeful intent and action. Oh, okay. So, Aquarius, have you been experiencing some inaction around what it is that you want to do? You know, community service doesn't have to be doing loads of chores for people. Community service can be coming up with information. It could be opening a door for somebody at the doctor's. It's all sorts of things, and it's all sorts of little things. It doesn't have to be major. But perhaps there's something you're procrastinating about around whether or not you're going to go into community service. And I don't mean sort of like as a volunteer. I mean as a worker. So I don't know if somebody's thinking of becoming a nurse or a social worker, even a doctor or a manager of some description. Just know that the procrastination is coming to a close, that putting it off is coming to a close, and you are going to start making decisions around that. And your law of positivism, you've got a 4, and this says, I let the healing energy of my heart heal my body from any discomforts. And that also means And when it says any discomforts, that includes the discomforts of having to make decisions. As adults, we all have to do it. Sometimes some are more comfortable than others. So Aquarius. So what started your WTF? Oh, wow. Okay. Facing fears and taking your power back. Crikey, they're just coming out. What can Aquarius do about this? Little bit of a story there. What's out of their hands? Another bit of a story there as well. Reconnecting to your true self. And the outcome. So, my darlings, you've got the 9 of Wands. Little bit overprotective and a little bit pissy about things. Very overprotective over a project plan or a person, to the point where you are quite, I don't know what you're quite. Ooh. And please don't take this the wrong way. It's not a term that I would use easily, because this doesn't necessarily have to be you. It can be reversed. It can be somebody that's in your life. But right now, I kind of got that pull, that tug on my heart, that it doesn't matter what somebody does, you're never going to agree. You're never going to be easy to get on with over this particular issue. It's always going to be wrong in your eyes. So this might not be you, it might be somebody around you, but you're coming off a bit narcissistic. And that's not an easy thing to hear, but you really are quite burdened by what's going on around you. And it's making you quite cutting, is what I'm going to say. Cutting, blaming. These are mine, you're not having them. Oh. I wonder if that's where the procrastination came in, because you're not sure about how things are panning out. Things are going to pan out okay. So facing your fears and taking your power back. They've then given you the 10 of Wands after the 9 of Wands. And they're telling you put the fucking burdens down. They're making you act like a bit of a prick or a bitch. Male or female. Makes no bones. Put the ones down. None of them belong to you. They're not yours. You shouldn't be standing over them like that. Put them down and get yourself to a safe haven where the light is bright and the standing stones are there for protection. Just put them down. You cannot face your fears. The fear is if you put those wands down, who's going to do it? Who's going to take charge? Who's going to sort this out? Well, it's not going to be you because it's not yours. So put the wands down and have faith in the universe that somebody else will pick those wands up. You can walk beside people. You can have that chat with people. You cannot sort out their issues and problems for them. They have to do that. Otherwise, there's no point in them being here. So just know, facing your fears, there's going to be someone to mop the mess up. Don't worry. Taking your power back is actually seeing what it is that you need to see in order to get yourself to a protective place so that you not keep getting overburdened with other people's bullshit and bollocks, because that's what's happening. Well, that was a bit of a turn up for the books, wasn't it? So your manifestation, your wish fulfillment, and I get this. You got the Holly King coming. Now, the Holly King is this seeker of knowledge and wisdom of the human condition. He is also called Father Time. And I'm kind of getting with another 9 that you think it is time that you stop juggling things around. Now, you could be juggling money. You could be robbing Peter to pay Paul. You could be juggling your job. You could be having to take on extra responsibilities, and that's why you're feeling like it's your responsibility, but it isn't. It isn't. If you've taken on extra responsibilities, that's down to your boss. That's down to the people who have made that decision. So you could also be juggling your home work-life balance, which you shouldn't be juggling it. It should be equal. And I'm getting that the time card, the Father Time card has come in because it is time for that juggling to cease being. It's kind of like you really do. And do you know, I understand being a prick or a bitch if you are feeling that overburdened by something that's out of your immediate control. But they're saying it's now time for you to put those ones down, put those extra duties down, those extra responsibilities down. They're not yours. They are not yours. So, movement and journey, where the fuck you need to be. It's a 5. It's a transition card. This beautiful creature is either a fairy or a witch. She knows her stuff. She knows how to put an elixir together, but she still draws energy down from the moon and the goddess. She allows the fae folk to add an extra bit of magic to that elixir, and she has the candles for intention. She has the fire for passion and desire, because she knows that every little bit extra of that elixir that she puts into that magic that she adds to that is going to make that potion more potent. Now, what does that mean to you? What that means is that you've got your own private little witchy kitchen. Now, it doesn't have to be a formal kitchen. It could just be a little cupboard with all your herbs and spices in it and maybe a few crystals. Just know that when you light a candle for intention, the spell has begun. Okay? Whether you are petitioning, praying, making a spell, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. But still draw the energy down from where you need it. On your movement and your journey, this is a learning curve for you. It is a learning curve that you can't do everything on your own. Yes, you can light the fire. Yes, you can light the candles, but you still need to draw that energy down from the moon for intuition, so that you know what to add and when to add it. Draw energy from the earth mother, that magic coming up into you to give you the edge, to make sure that the magic that you're performing, and you know, magic is all around us. So I don't care what it is that you do for a living. I don't care if you're a shop assistant. All I know is, as a shop assistant, you make sure that shelf is stocked, so when I walk in there, I can put my hands on what I want, and then you're going to serve me. And that, to me, is magic in itself. You've put yourself out there to do that. If you're a farmer, the magic you've got is knowing what crops are needed and when to grow them. It is your magic. You could be a nurse. You know what wounds need to be aired and which wounds need to be bound up. You know what it is that you need to use. It's another bit of magic. People are so quick to dismiss their skills as magical, and they are. And we may have learnt them from other people, but those other people are equally as magic as you. So just know that it is a learning curve. It is a 5. It's a transition. And if you feel that your magic hasn't been as potent as it has been in the past, perhaps it is time to see that you're too overburdened, and the universe is clearly saying that you really do need to draw that energy from elsewhere in order for you to make that elixir that little bit sweeter, that little bit more potent. It's very nice. So what can you do about this situation? Knight of Chalices, giving something away, possibly, or is something coming towards you? I'm getting this, you're giving something away. There's a chalice, there's something that you've built for yourself. You've put all your heart and soul into it, your love, your joy, your happiness, and you're handing it out. It's like, oh, here we go. You don't really want to, but it's like, oh, well, I ought to, really. No, you didn't ought to, really. A chalice is filled up by ourselves, and it's the overspill that we offer to other people, not the whole chalice. Now, this could be that you're trying to give the chalice away by way of an apology. I don't think that the apology is particularly warranted, but I think that you are feeling that you are being pushed into a corner with the Four of Pentacles. There's somebody knocking at the door. They've got expectations. Now, normally I would get expectations of taking money from you, expectations of taking your job from you, expectations of relinquishing your property, whatever that is. But I also sometimes get that this is emotions and feelings, and I get that this person is there because they are expecting you to release your emotions and feelings to them by way of an apology. But look what's happening here. You're actually moving away from that energy, which is good. I get it. So don't open the door to this person. This person is a bloodsucker. They are an energy vampire. And the reason I've jumped into that is because you really know the benefit of giving and taking with dignity and grace. You know the benefit of having that really equal and sensible exchange, one thing for another. So you've got the flowers, the other lady's got a penny. It's an equal exchange. You're exchanging goods for financial gain. This creature here, on the other hand, he's got a dice in his hand, and he's also got his other hand outstretched. He is expecting a cut of the cake. He's expecting you to hand over that money to him. Tell him to sod off. This person's an energy vampire, and rightly so. You walking away with your chalice, you're like, oh no, I'm off. I'm holding on to that for myself. I'm holding on to my pentacles as well. You can bugger off, and you are not having a cut of this. Now, Six of Pentacles is giving and taking with dignity and grace, but I have to say this person really is pushing their luck. So what you can do about this situation is exactly that. Walk away. Don't be tempted to apologise to them about walking away, because that's what I'm getting that you're trying to do. I'm really sorry, but I can't do this. Don't say I'm really sorry. Just go, I can't do this. I'm off. Bye. It's as simple as that. Don't hang around to see what the fallout is. Don't hang around to see what their excuses are. Just move away from that energy. So what is out of your hands? Wow. The universe is really coming on your side, aren't they? Wow. Two of Chalices. A celebration of a partnership. There could be a business partnership, could be a family partnership, a friend partnership. It could be a loving partnership. It's entirely what that means to you. And that partnership, instead of the ace coming first, the twos come first, because you two are looking at a new beginning together. This is the start of something new. You've seen the benefit of you two filling up your own chalices for yourself and allowing that overspill to nurture both of you from both chalices. Very nice. And you're stopping. You kind of waited around to see if this was going to work out. And the answer is yes, it's going to fucking work out. You're not waiting anymore. I'm getting that this celebration's in the pipeline. It's going to happen. But right in behind that Three of Wands, the waiting around to see what happens, in comes the Earth Mother. This is energetically and spiritually a relationship that has been put together by the universe. You've been waiting on this for a while. Now, the Earth Mother would come in and say there's possible fertility around you. Absolutely. But I'm actually getting, like I do very often with the Earth Mother, is that there is the opportunity coming towards you to birth a new idea, to actually birth something that's quite tangible. You've got the cornucopia for abundance, and she offers the love and comfort coming in towards you, which is beautiful. And yes, my loves, with the Seven of Pentacles, it has been hard work, but the universe is saying, my loves, this is paying off for you right now. The universe is in total agreement that this hard work that you have put in is now going to pay dividends for you. Wow. Reconnecting to your true self, you've got the Three of Athames. The Athames are air. You are an air sign. This door is illuminated and you are walking straight towards it. You're not looking over your shoulder. So there is a definite walking away from something that is going to make you reconnect to your true essence and your true self. And coming in, last but not least, is the Lady and the Lord. And number 6, they are even Stevens. They are equal partners in everything. So if they're a business partner, they are 50-50. If they are a loving, caring partnership, they are 50-50. They are hunter-gatherers, and they work very closely together to ensure that their families have everything that they need to survive. Now, this card would indicate that a decision needs to be made by both of you together. Wow. Well, that came together pretty quickly, didn't it? The universe is really conspiring to make this happen right at the end here. So I'm going to say that at the beginning of September, you need to sort your shit out. You really do. And you need to sort of like say to yourself, okay, I'm not going to keep manifesting this juggling coming to an end. I'm just going to end it. And then this moving away from this situation, the universe is saying the hard work's done. You deserve this bit at this end. And that's why the universe is saying walk away, just walk away. This decision has got to come from both of you. What's hidden from you? You've got the Green Man. It is going to take a leap of faith, and I'm getting from both of you. Now, this is nothing to do with this creature here. This creature here is completely separate from this that's going on. This creature here will spoil that if you give them a chance. That's why you can't open the door to them or give in to them. Just walk away from this creature. They are no good to you. But this walking away is going to clear the decks out of the way for this to come in, and the universe is ready with it. It's there. It's going, right, come on, hurry up. Walk away, because I want to give this to you. That's what they're saying. And they're saying, yes, it's going to take a leap of faith from you. It is going to take an almighty leap of faith from you, that as you walk away, something else is going to come in and it's going to make you shine. It's going to make you feel so much more better than this. Hugely better than this. And if you want to know what it is, you've got the Ace of Athames underneath, which is the new beginning around drawing energy down. You've got the Accolade card under that. You've got the new magic coming in twice. And then you've got the High Priest. Knowing your worth. Wow. Wowsy, wowsy, wowsy. That was really nice, actually, just putting those extra bits at the bottom. So, my lovelies, my lovely Aquarians, let's ask the angels and the ancestors for some knowledge, wisdom and guidance for Aquarius for the month of September. Thank you. What else can Aquarius have, please? Knowledge, wisdom and guidance. Thank you. Oh, you're not the only air sign that got that card. That's coming out as well. anything else? Thank you. Okay, so we got this one. Oh, and then that one. They thought I was going to pick that up round the wrong way. So you got direction, guardian. Choose your path. This time when you choose your path, choose it as a pathway to your new open door. Do not choose a pathway that's going to ring you back round to this situation here. White witch, be the light. Allow your wisdom to give you that knowledge that you need to allow your inner light to shine brightly. Seer, see beyond the current situation. Guardian angel, you are not alone. Don't ever think you're walking alone, because you're not. Protection guardian, drop your shields. Now, we can all put our shields up to protect ourselves, and we can all get pissy like this, but they're saying lower your shield, allow your heart space to feel what's coming in, because what's coming in is ultra important, Aquarius. Lovelies, that's your reading. Wherever you are in the world, please be safe, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.